fact, God don't even live in heaven. See, God said that heaven was his throne.
Isn't that something?
Earth is his what?
Footstool. Yes, sir.
Isn't that something?
God doesn't even live in heaven. Heaven is really the center of God's headquarters. All right, but if you're going to understand God, God operates from around, somebody shout, eternity.
Eternity.
Now, eternity is a circle. That's why the angels of the Lord are encamped around about him. Make sense? Well, if eternity is a circle, if God makes you a promise, all you got to do is be still.
That's good. Come on now. Be still.
You missed it. I said if eternity is a circle and God made you a promise and God operates in eternity, which is a circle, all you got to do is what? Be still. Why? Because if it don't come to pass now, he going to come right back. No, he talking back to you. Tell somebody, just give it time. Come on, I need some faith in here. We got to go somewhere. We got to go somewhere. I got a couple of nights to get you in a different place. And I don't need to pump and prime you. I need you to already be there. I got a prophetic word for you, though, that God told me coming into 2017. This is what the Lord told me. Money will not be a problem. Ain't nothing right. I get done preaching, folk be saying, can I do anything? No, can't do nothing. You know, that's what the holiness shirt did us. If you liked it, they made it a sin. If you liked it, they made it a sin. Why like going to the movies? That's a sin. My church was so strict we couldn't wear perfume and cologne. Oh no, they said that was lust in a bottle. You see somebody smell you, they're gonna get you something. They smell you. Don't do that. Let's go. See, they were strict. No movies.
No movies.
No movies. Couldn't go to the movies.
Nope.
You see, that's it. Very strict church. So you that know me know that I'm a very strict preacher. And I attempt to cause people or preach a message that causes people to come back to God. Because the church is very far away from God. We are a backslidden church. The church is in trouble. Not just because of our people, but the Bible said that the head is sick. And if the head is sick, the body's in trouble. So it's not just people that are sick, but our preachers are sick. Our preachers have become perverted. Our messages come to make us feel good. Y'all quiet. See how quiet y'all got on? Talking about money, y'all are shouting. Said I have. I don't want some of this, I want all of it. I'm pursuing him and I'm going after him with every fiber of my being. My soul seeks to please him. Hallelujah, church. Every morning I wake up, I tell God to increase my seek. Yeah, I want to seek him more. You know, I sang that song, the greatest thing in all my life is what? Loving you. Then guess what? I want to love you more. So you that know me know that I'm a holiness living preacher, believe in clean living and coming out of your mess and doing right. I don't believe in shacking and I don't believe in cheating on your income taxes. I hope I don't get in trouble. I don't believe in the church being pagan, you know, and I don't celebrate Ishtar. I don't celebrate none of that. So y'all call it Easter, but it's Ishtar. Yeah. Somebody looked over and said, what is that? The devil. That. I don't celebrate none of that. I don't celebrate none of these holidays because they're not God's holidays. God got holy days. He don't have holidays. But in my pursuit of God, in my going after him,
yes, sir.
God asked Solomon, after A lot of people don't understand that Solomon did not just have a visitation before he sowed a seed. Solomon gave 1,000 burnt offerings. And after he gave 1,000 burnt offerings, he went up to the high place, which is called Gibeon.
Yes.
When he got up in the high place, God asked him a question.
All right.
God asked him, what do you want? And Solomon could have asked for anything.
Anything.
But Solomon only asked for one thing.
Come on
he
now.
said, Lord, I need wisdom. He said, what do you need wisdom for? I need wisdom to guide your people. He said, I need to know how to go in and out. Come on, talk to me among so great your people. I don't want to give them my own information. Because there is different kinds of wisdom. The Bible says there is a wisdom that is devilish. Come on, talk to me in here. That is sensual. It makes sense, but it's not godly. Come on, talk to me in here. The Bible says if any man lack wisdom, I'm in James 1, let him ask of God, who giveth what? Liberally. And upbraideth not. If you're a fool, you want to be a fool. Because God said, if you want wisdom, I'll give you some.
All you gotta do is ask.
He said, it's not my will that any should what? Perish. But Hosea 4 and 6 said, if you want to know why my folk are destroyed, my people are destroyed for what? Guess what he said? Because you reject knowledge, I'm going to reject you. Come on, church, I'm in the Bible. So Solomon, God said, what you want? He said, listen, I want some wisdom on how to navigate, how to go in and out among your people.
Well,
God responded to Solomon and said, Solomon, you could have asked me for anything, but you didn't. Could have asked me for gold, silver. You could have even asked me for protection from your enemies. But because you didn't ask for it,
That's right.
I'm going to give it to you. Jesus came with a greater revelation and said, seek ye first the kingdom. Come on, church. And his righteousness, everything else is going to be what? So don't be concerned about the kingdom, just get the king. You can't get a king without his kingdom. Y'all ain't talking back to me in here. Slap your neighbor and say, go after God. So in my pursuit of God, in my seek of him, in my going after him, coming by hearing by the what? Now, we all born with faith. You know that, right? Yeah. Romans 12 and 3 declares that God has dealt unto every man what? The measure. Not a measure, but the measure of faith. But then there's another faith that cometh. There's a faith you're born prophesying to you. If you're going to get the kind of, I need to be careful what I listen to. Fear. Fear comes by hearing what the enemy says. So whatever you listen to is what you're going to grow. I'm preaching good. Oh, I'm preaching so good. I said whatever you listen to is what's going to grow in your life. So if you sit up, listen to a bunch of carnality,
Yes.
and listen to a bunch of fear, and listen to a bunch of you can't afford this, and you ain't going to have that, guess what's going to happen? That's what's going to manifest in your life. Talk to me.
come on.
But I'll keep you in perfect peace. I'm in 26:3 Isaiah now. Whose mind is what? So God began to deal with me in my seat. And he said, people are in trouble. He said, I want to bless them. He said, this is the year that I'm getting ready to bless them, but I can't do it. Long as you think for what you going to eat or drink. Y'all don't read your Bibles. You sitting up here worried about a house and worried about money. I told you don't even think about that. If I so clothe the lilies of the field, if I take care of the sparrow that fly in the air, how much more will I take care of you? you'll never have it. Set your affection on things above. Y'all don't reach your Bibles. I told you what to think on in Philippians 4. Huh? My God, I feel my help in here. He said, think on something that's lovely. Think on stuff good report. If there be any praise, if there be any virtue, think on these things. I didn't tell you to worry about how your bill's gonna get paid. That ain't your problem. That's my problem. I redeemed you, Moshaba. I bought you. And if I bought you, it's my responsibility to take this. All I know is I belong to God, and He's gonna take me. Take care of you.
Yes, God.
Come here, children of Israel. I may not open my Bible tonight, but I'm giving you a whole lot of it. Y'all ain't talking back to me in here. Hallelujah. I say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Glory to God. I say glory to God. Come on, I say glory to God. Come on, y'all, there's some good drugs. This word is some good drugs. I say there's some good drugs. I said this word is some good drugs. Yes, it is, and we got 66 dealers. Y'all ain't talking to me. I said we got 66 dealers. One of the dealers is Obadiah. Hey, another dealer is Jeremiah. And if you want it, it's crack. Just crack that Bible open. Y'all ain't talking to me. Sit down, please. Come here, children of Israel. I want you to come here. Now, here's what I want you to understand, children of Israel. I want you to know that I'm your provider. That I take care of you. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you some manna. You want manna?
Well, come on,
that's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you manna. I'm not just going to give it to you one time. My manna is going to be like my mercy. Every morning you wake up. I was talking to somebody last night. They kept asking me, they say, well, if a person do something wrong and they knew it was wrong, do they violate the principle, and they violate the principle on purpose, can they still get the blessing? I say, yeah! Say, how you think? Don't His mercy have limits? His mercy
endure.
Glory to God. Glory to God. God, my God, I'm getting happy. God, His mercy endureth. My God, He's rich in mercy. I said He's rich in mercy. My God, He don't never run out of it. My God, if you use up all your mercy for tonight, when you wake up in the morning, glory, it's a brand new mercy. Glory to God. Use it up. You better learn how to use your mercy. But anyway, come here, children of Israel. Come on, I'm going to bless you. Every morning, you're going to get manna. Now, I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to teach you first that man don't live by bread alone. Slap your neighbor and say, your job is not your source.
Your job is not your source.
to get out your head. You got to stop thinking that your job is taking care of you. Come on. Because what you make and your bills don't even add up. You got to talk back to me a bit. But every month he makes sure the lights stay on. Food on your table, clothes on your back. So first you got to understand who your source is. Say it ever, God is my source. Not the government. Not Social Security. Come on. Not disability. Your job that you have so much confidence in can be gone tomorrow. First thing God got to get out your head is that your job ain't taking care of you. Get that first. Who believe that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Some of you say you believe it. But if you lose your job right now, some of y'all be panicking. Ooh, I don't know how these bills gonna get paid. Again, your bills getting paid is not your problem. Your children ain't even your problem. Why? Because they don't belong to you. Y'all ain't talking back to me. God loaned. Y'all ain't talking back to me. Your children don't belong to you. Your children belong to God. That's why he say train them up in the way they should go. But when they old, they won't depart. Why? Because my hand is on them. I got a promise over their life. And I don't care how crazy they acting. Just give it time, they coming home.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
My God, I'm getting happy. Shouldn't Israel? Shouldn't Israel? I'm going to take everything. I'm going to feed you every morning. I told you I'm going to feed you. Musha. I'm going to feed you every morning. Leban Zuzi and guess what? If the manna ain't good enough, you want some meat? I'll give you quail. What you mean? If you want it, just ask me for it. But I need you to know who your source is. All right, God. I hear you loud and clear. So what I'm going to do is so good. And I'm thinking about my future. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save the manna.
Hey. Come on now. Come on now.
I'm going to put it in storage. I'm going to take we're going to take this manna and this and I'm going to store it and put it somewhere. Just in case you don't come through. Somebody finna get free today. See, some of you sitting out here listening to finance classes from sinners. And God told us, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. So sinners can't tell us what to do with our money. Because their wisdom is sensual and devilish. They tell you to save it. I told you to give it. Because I'm trying to show you that what you got ain't taking care of you in the first place. But I give seed to the soul. I'm trying to get some faith in here. Slap your neighbor future. I told you, don't take no thought. What you thinking about that for? Your life don't belong to you. If you seek to save your life, you're going to lose it. But if you lose it for my sake, you'll find it. So even though you're thinking and you think that what you're thinking is right, because it sounds good, I told you how to think.
Well,
are y'all hearing me? I said, are y'all hearing me? Okay, so catch this in the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost say, I don't want you thinking back nothing. Come on. Hello. Don't take nothing.
well,
Because I'm going to show you that the minute you try to save your manna and save your quail, guess what I'm going to do to it? I'm going to let it spoil. Because to me, you are saying you need a backup plan.
yay.
All right. And with me, you don't need no backup plan. Because 68:19 Psalm say, blessed be the Lord God, who daily
Loadeth
loadeth us
with benefits. Come on here.
with benefits. Look at somebody and say daily. See, you didn't get that. God say, I'm going to give it to you daily. As a matter of fact, give us this day our daily. I'm a God of the now. God, watch this. Watch it. God, I'm going to say something. It's deep where I'm going. God is not even a God of the future. Why? Because he don't have one. I say God don't have a future. Everything to God is the past. Jesus, that ain't what I'm saying. I say God don't have a future. Everything to God is the past. That's why your life and what happens in your life don't pop up on God. To God, your life is a rerun. He already seen your life. That's why he don't want you worrying. Because I saw you go through what you're going through, but I also saw you coming out of what you're going through. That's why he's not a future help, but he's a present help. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I'm a present help.
Yes, he is.
I don't help you before you get in it. I don't help you till you get in it. You don't believe me? Ask Daniel. I don't deliver you before you get in the den. I'm going to let you get in it first. Come at Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego.
Well,
I ain't going to get you before you go in the fire. I want you to go in the fire, and I want everybody to count you out. I want everybody to say, ain't no way you're going to come out of this. I want everybody to call you crazy. But guess what? I want them to see that I deliver you out of. Y'all ain't talking back to me here. Tell somebody, get in it, get in it, get in it. That's all. But just know that whatever you're in, you're going to come out of it. Because you got something on the inside of you that says, greater is he that is in me than he that is in me. Can I preach?
yes.
Can I go somewhere?
Yes.
So first he told the disciples, first he told them, go. And when you go, don't take nothing. I'm in the Bible. I don't care if you don't read it, I'm in it.
Hey.
He said, don't take nothing. What you mean don't take nothing? Don't take no money. Don't take no script. My God, don't take no shit. Don't take nothing. What? Nothing. I said nothing. Come on, Jesus, let me take something. What? I'm trying to show you who taking care of you. But the second time they went, guess what he told them? Take everything. Well, why would you say something totally contrary to what you said the first time?
That's right.
The first time you told me don't take nothing. This time you told me I can take everything. Why? Because now you know that what you have is not your provision. I had to teach you that what you had is not what was taking care of you. But I needed you to see that when it's time for you to pay your taxes, you can go fishing and I can put your tax money in the mouth of a fish. Y'all ain't talking back to me here. See, I'm looking for people that's ready to live supernaturally, because that's how we're going to live. See, they're not telling you what's coming to America, that the government assistance that you have now is getting ready to dry up. You can't keep going in debt, print money, and don't have no money to back up what you print. But God said that we don't live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. What do you mean? When gas run out, ain't gonna be oil forever. If you pay attention, they are already changing our vehicles that they don't have to depend on oil. They're going to electricity. Everything is shifting. But let me tell you something. When you ain't got no gas, you're gonna lay hands on your gas tank. You're gonna get a gallon of water and pour it in your gas tank. If he can turn water into wine, we can turn water into... Y'all ain't talking back to me. The just shall live by faith.
That's right here.
Come on now. You know God be stretching your gas. You be riding on either. Y'all call it empty. I call it either. Either you gonna walk or you gonna get some gas. You be praying, Lord, please let me make it to the gas station. And he do it, don't he?
Yes, sir.
You don't trust me. You worry about your tomorrow.
Well, sir, well, sir.
When I hold your tomorrow, you worry most shallow about situations and things, and I'm trying to teach you that I'm your source. And it's one thing to sit in here and shout on it. Go to Luke chapter 8. Let's read the Bible now. All right? Luke chapter 8.
Hey.
Let me show you how some of y'all are. Luke 8. I need somebody that can read. If you can't read, don't do it. You gonna read? Luke chapter 8, go verse 11.
Now it's on the book.
Now the parable is this. The seed is the word of God.
Read.
Those by the wayside are they that hear.
They hear the word, come on.
Then cometh the devil.
Come the devil.
And taketh away the word out of their hearts. Lest they shall believe and be saved.
Stop. Look at it. There are some folk come here. They hear the word. But as soon as they hear it, the devil comes. And take it where they don't even get a chance to get saved. That's why you be sitting in church. I wonder, why didn't they get saved? You know that like the preacher was up there preaching, and you know the preacher was all in their business. You would sit next to them and say, you know they're going to get saved today. And they didn't hear it. Because the devil came and did what? Took it. Keep reading.
They on the rock are they which when they heard received the word with joy.
Here we go. That's most of us. You hear the word, woo, he preaching. Preach, man of God. Shout. Rejoice. Running all over the church.
Yeah.
But the Bible says you ain't got no root.
That's right. Come on.
You heard the word and you received it with joy. You were shouting. I don't pay attention to all that shouting in church. They don't mean nothing. Shouting, running, bucking, turning around. Wig came off and on. Didn't have no root. Keep reading.
Which for a while believed.
For a while. You believed it for a while. Oh God.
My.
Here go this next part.
And in time.
But when temptation came, what you mean? When a test came, when a trial came, to see if you really believe what you were shouting about, you fell away. That's why somebody like, do I believe once saved, always saved? I believe in it from that part. What you mean? Just because you in here shouting don't mean you saved.
That's right. That's right, preacher.
See, I don't believe you lost your salvation. I believe you never had it. Because if you had it, you ain't going to lose this. Oh, Shabbat. Jesus ever come in for real, you can't walk away from him, baby. Because he's married to the backslider. See what happens is we think folk be having it. But the Bible say they the folk that don't have no root. See, just because you profess it don't mean you possess it. You out here shouting, woo, you know they saved. Woo, they saved. God said they ain't saved. That word, they never take no root. That word never took no root. They just rejoiced when it came, but when temptation came, they fell away. Y'all quiet.
Fell away.
And the Bible do say, do know that in the last days, some shall what? Depart from the faith, giving heed to what? Seducing spirits and what? Doctrines of devils. These people you see that used to be in God, falling away, I don't care if they was in it for 10 years. You can, if Jesus ever is made real in your life, and you ever meet him for real, I'm not talking about you met him just because other folks say you saved him. You shouted and that don't mean nothing. When Jesus comes and he really takes root in your heart, folk can say, you can't make me doubt him because I know too much about him. Ain't real because I know I received them. You ain't talking to me. I hear folks saying speaking in tongues ain't real. That's because you ain't never had it. That's because somebody taught you how to speak. But didn't nobody teach me how to speak in tongues. Baby, out of my belly, river. Come on, tell somebody I know I'm saved. Yeah. How you know? I don't go where I used to go. I don't do what I used to do. And let me tell you how I know I'm saved. I used to do wrong and I didn't have a struggle. But now I have a struggle to do wrong. That's how I know I'm saved. If you don't struggle to do wrong, you ain't saved.
That's a truth. That's a punch. Come on here.
If you can do wrong and don't struggle, baby, you ain't saved. Because that's what you did when you was in sin. Come on, talk to me in here. You drank, you smoked, you did all kind of stuff, fornicated, lied, cheated, didn't feel bad about it, got up and did it the next day. Talk to me in here. But now, my God, that thing bothers you. If you mess up, you can't sleep at night. If you mess up, you're crying, saying, Lord, created me a... Tell somebody, I know I'm saved. Come on, shake somebody. Say, I know I'm saved. I put up with too much stuff. Baby, if I wasn't saved, I would have been bust a cap in somebody's head. Come on. Baby, if I wasn't saved, I would have been in jail by now. Y'all ain't talking to me. I know I'm saved. You rejoice, you shout, but that word don't ever take no root. That's why praise and worship is vital. That's why it's not good enough just to sing. We need glory. See, if you sit in a church where the word is being preached, but ain't no glory coming. See, the glory comes to melt your hard heart. If your heart is hard, the word comes, but the seed falls.
Come on.
Your heart is stony. That's why he said, I'm going to take out that stony heart. And I'm going to give you what? A heart of flesh. So we go to churches now where praise and worship is limited to 10 minutes. We limited. And if God don't do what He's going to do in 10 minutes of the praise and worship, we think that the word is more important than praise and worship. But praise and worship is more important than the word. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Why? The word is for y'all. Worship is for you.
Worship is for God. Come on.
He said, if I be lifted up, guess what I'll do? I'll do the drawing. That's John 12:32. Glory to God. I love the word, y'all. So you in worship. We sit in church. We rush God. God just wants somebody that lift their hands and say, give myself away. Give myself away. So you, come on. Can you read? I was giving the musicians a chime to catch it, but they just go around. It's gone now, y'all. It's gone. What they were waiting on. But you're worshiping. My life is not my own. Come on. Yeah. Come on, tell them again. Come on. My life is not my own. Tell them, come on. To you I belong. Yeah. Give myself. Come on, tell them again. My life is not my own. My life is not my own. Give myself. Yeah. Open your mouth and tell them again. My life is not my own. To you I belong. Oh, I give myself. I give myself. Give those hands and say, I give myself. Give myself away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. So you can use me. Sit down. See that? Now you let them work on your heart.
Come on, preacher. Come on,
You understand?
yes, Lord.
See, that's why you can't rush that. I'll never know how much it costs to see upon that cross. I'll never know how much, come on, see my sin. Here I am to worship. Come on. Here I am.
Yeah.
I know they good to you. But my God,
Yeah.
he's in a land all by himself. He's in a land all by himself. Ain't he all?
Yeah.
So when you sing them songs to him and worship, is love in you. Now y'all know I love to sing.
Yeah.
The greatest thing in all my life, come on, is loving you, loving you, loving you. I want to love you more. Oh, I want to love you more. Oh, the greatest thing. So that's what worship do.
Yeah.
Worship melts your heart.
Yeah.
See, while you melt his heart, he melts your heart.
Yes.
And when you get done letting them melt your heart, I got a new song I've been singing lately. You're more real than the skin that's on my bones. You're more real than the ground I'm standing on. Follow me. We're going to start over. You're going to follow. Go by tempo. Stop. Wait. Stop. Take your foot off the pedal. Do what I say. Take your foot off the keyboard. Take it off. Take it off. Follow me. Ready? You're more real than, say that, the ground I'm standing on. Hey, I feel good, y'all. Say that, say that, say that. You're more real than the skin that's on my tell them that. Give your hands and tell them, come on, say, I belong to you. So when that word comes, that's why you need worship. Because worship gets your heart in a position to what? Receive. You get done worshiping him and reap it. If you lift him up, guess what he's going to do? Lift you up. Am I making sense? Yes. You honor him, guess what he's going to do? Honor you. So in my seek and my pursuit of him, going after him, with everything I have, God began to deal with me, and he said, tell my people that next year, because all you want is me. Now that ain't for everybody. I need to know who I'm talking to. All right, believers that only want yours. Y'all make me mad because y'all don't like the Bible. Look at somebody and say, I'm going to tell you one more time. Find somebody else. That neighbor did. Find somebody else. Say, neighbor, I'm going to tell you one more time. I mean this. I ain't playing with you. The Holy Ghost said, if you trust him, 2,000, yes. Now, that person around you sitting down, looking crazy, and ain't getting excited, that's why they don't have nothing, because they done heard this so long that they don't believe it. But God looking for somebody with some radical faith that'll shake somebody and say, get ready, get ready, get ready. Come to my house. Come on, say more than enough. Too much. Overflow. Come to my house. Win. 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 You believe that? I don't be playing with y'all. Now y'all listen to me. Sit down. Listen. Y'all listen to me. Some of y'all made it to the 48 hours of prayer. Some of y'all did. At the 48 hours of prayer, I prophesied. If you was there and you listened. I always tell y'all, some folk take what they want from the prophetic. You need to stay connected so you can know the progressive word of the Lord. You understand? Because sometimes what God said in February ain't what he's saying in March. Yeah, I said that. What do you mean? The Lord don't change. His word do. How you figure he don't change? He sure told Hezekiah he was about to die. Told him, set your eyes in order, brother. You're going to die. My God, before the prophet left the court, had to turn right back around and tell him, God said you ain't going to die. I'm going to have what? 15 years. So sometimes the word of the Lord changes. And if you're not connected or in a position to hear it, you hear the first word, and because you weren't in tune with what he said later, you be telling something, oh, they missed it. No, they ain't missed it. You missed it. Am I making sense? So you that was at the 48 hours of prayer, I prophesied and I told y'all this. When we got done praying, and I said, listen, because you know, all year I've been telling y'all I had visions of Hillary Clinton. That's why I kept seeing it. And to this day, I still see it. And I'm very serious about that. So people come in and say, oh, prophet, you missed it. You missed it. So that's what I did. The Lord spoke to me and said, go on Periscope and say you missed it. I say, no. Now, see, now, you know, that takes a lot of humility to do that. I'm your enemies. He said, they can't say you missed because you already said you missed. See, you got to know how to work with the devil. You got to know how to operate and you know, you get what I'm saying. So the Lord said, just say, go on there and say you missed. So I go on there and I say, I miss y'all. But if you was at the 49 prayer, I told y'all, I said, even if Donald Trump wins, I don't see him being the president. Now, some of y'all heard me say that. And I told you, I see an elephant, but I saw the elephant trip and fall. Now, that's what I told y'all. Now, that's what I told you. I see an elephant, they're going to trip off. The Holy Ghost spoke to me the other day. I did a little clarion call yesterday, and the Holy Ghost spoke to me yesterday when I was in prayer. He said, tell him that the Trump train is getting ready to derail. So God spoke to me. Now again, I ain't against nobody. People say, are you for Hillary? I'm for Jesus. Hallelujah. Who your president? Jesus. My president don't change every 4 years. Yes! He's the same yesterday, today. Y'all quiet. So hear me good now. You that's been around me. I prophesied. And I prophesied some time ago. I said I see a plane crash with a whole bunch of stars. Look like I said, I don't know what it is. I say, but I see something happen. I see a whole bunch of people dying on the plane. Look at what just happened the other day. This whole soccer team. Graveyard dead. I prophesied in Jacksonville 2 weeks ago. Holy Ghost spoke to me and said, call that woman out and activate her gift. So I called out and I laid hands on her and activated her. And she fell out on the floor and started speaking in tongues. And so I gave the interpretation of the tongue. And where the Lord was, tell the city of Jacksonville to be prayerful, because it's going to be a season of bank robberies. And I told them to be praying. What the day is? Yesterday, the day before, all over the news in Jacksonville. I mean, they may see it in. Had a hostage situation inside of them, right there in Jacksonville. Are y'all hearing me? Am I making sense? Now, the Lord spoke to me and told me that I prophesied in, where was I? I don't know. Where was I at? I don't know if I was in the thing. Oh, I told the people, I say be praying, because I see another mass school shooting. I prophesied this in Charlotte the other day. I said there's going to be, I prophesied on a Sunday night, Monday or Tuesday, one night. It happened the very next day. I said there's going to be another school. I said, but see, God show us stuff so we can pray. See, we can stop it. So folk be saying, well, you said there's going to be a mass shooting. Don't want the mass shooting to happen. Want to know what it is so we can stop it from happening. Columbus, Ohio. Ohio State man going there, they thought it was shot, but it was a knife. It could have been worse. Holy Ghost spoke to me yesterday. He said there's getting ready to be enough. God said, pray for college campuses. I prophesied and told y'all at the 40th bread before that. I said, the Lord said the reason we need to take communion is because I see children. I said the enemy is going to launch an attack against children.
There was an evacuation in Lamont.
There was an evacuation in
Lamont High School.
Lamont High School today.
There was a bomb.
So a bomb that Lord spoke to me and said, you about to see children getting killed left and right. After I prophesied that, all over the TV, a bus driver driving a bus in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chattanooga. Are y'all hearing me? And folk, see, you can fight the prophetic call you want to, but the Bible says what's wrong with us is we strive with the priests. What do you mean? We fight knowledge. And God said because you rejected, guess what? I'm going to reject you. Now the word of the Lord is true. And just like I prophesied and told y'all the natural events, I prophesied right before that Hurricane Matthew came through there. I said the Bahamas about to get tore up. He got tore up. They met folk over there in the Bahamas, called him, and they said, we need you to come over here and preach. I said, I ain't coming over there, Lord, until y'all what. I'll come after you build you back up. I prophesied, and I said, the Lord said that God spoke to me down there at the Matthew storm. He said, traffic is going to be pandemonium. And that's what the Lord spoke to me. When I was leaving to go to Georgia because of the storm, they had traffic going one way on both sides of the street. So I-16 West and I-16 East was both going west. You got what I'm saying? Right? Yeah. Now, you're not seeing what's about to hit America. The Lord said that men, now see, folk would think when you say this kind of stuff, you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Lord said men are going to lay down straight out and tell the truth. The enemy after your children. But somebody shout, not my children. Oh, shout. Lord said that the gospel industry, mark this word. Take this to the bank. You can take this to the bank. You can cash it. How did you? Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Is all over your bank account. Tell them there's a check coming in the mail. Call your address. What's the day? Friday? It's Friday, right? Pastor Benny called me either Wednesday or Thursday this week. He said, Brian. I heard from him a while. He said, Brian, what you told me happened just like you said. I said, what? He said, you told me that the next time I went to Nigeria, it would be the greatest meeting I ever had. I said, yeah, that's what the Lord told me. I said, you didn't respond to me. He said, yeah, but just know I received it. I said, okay. For real. Now, I ain't heard from him in a couple months. So he want me to come see him next week after that. But I want you to hear this. I gave him a word and told him something, right? He said, Ryan, I would have you to know, I went to Nigeria, my home, I needed my home paid off. Because in my last situation or something happened where, you know, when he went through with his divorce and everything, where he lost a home and everything, this is his testimony. He said, do you know that a man walked up to me and said, God told him to pay my house off? I said, how much was that? He said he gave me $400,000. I prophesy that's about to happen to you. I need some faith. Sit down, because y'all don't get happy enough for me. Every debt you got about to be paid off. I said it. Sit down. What I know is the Holy Ghost. Sit down now, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a Jesus preacher. I'm a Holy Ghost preacher. You know, you don't hear me preach on money too much. I preach on you going to hell. You know, that's what I preach on. That's what the church folk need to hear. The church on their way to hell. But somebody been living right. Somebody been faithful over the little. God said, because you've been faithful over the little, I'm about to make you rule over much. How? I said, God said, because you didn't give up, I'm about to bless you. Because you gave me praise when you didn't have a dime, I'm about to bless you with more than a dime. All right. One more script. Glory be to God. I say glory be to God. That sounds real spiritual. See, glory be to God. Isaiah 45. Well, Jesus. It's about to happen, y'all. I said it's about to happen. I ain't playing, it's about to happen. I'm talking about them student loans about to be paid off. So I ain't got no faith in here. TDIM, I need something to come to pass. Come on, I need some manifestation. I need God to manifest what he done already told me. I don't need to hear nothing new. I just need him to manifest what he done already said. If he let that happen, I ain't got to hear nothing else.
Yes, God!
I'm telling y'all, it's about to happen. Now, God, I fit this thing down in my belly. I said, everybody that owe you money about to pay you back. Everything you were supposed to get, you about to get it back. It's going to be the best income tax season. God's about to. Please sit down. Act like y'all got sense. Please, what's wrong with y'all? It's sick. Pastor Billy said, I'm his money. He said, I'm his money prophet. When I tell him about money, it happened. I told him in a service, I told you this before, I told him in a service in California to give me $1,000. And he said, you sure? I said, yeah. And he said, what's going to happen? I said, a woman named Linda gonna give you $100,000 tomorrow. You gotta be on point when you prophesy like that. I tell you, you gonna get $100,000 tomorrow, and you more broke tomorrow than you would think. I can't tell you nothing else. Next day,
Well,
woman named Linda wrote him a check for $100,000. Somebody's got to write you a check. All I need is faith. All I need is somebody to. I just heard something in the Holy Ghost. I just heard something in the Holy Ghost. I just heard something in the Holy Ghost. I just heard something. See, y'all believe I just be talking. I just heard something.
Come on now.
God, I just heard something. My God, the Holy Ghost just spoke something to me, y'all. I say I just heard him say it. He said it for real now. Y'all believe it? For real, he just spoke something to me. I mean, the Lord just really spoke something to me. Now, I just heard something, y'all. In the Holy Ghost. I don't want your debts. But tomorrow night, I just heard the Holy Ghost say something to me. My God, I just heard him say it. Declared my name here. God said, every bill you got, you can get here tomorrow night. I need you to, the Lord just spoke this to me, to write down everything, everybody you owe. All the way down to the amount. You're going to bring it to me tomorrow with the full amount of what you owe. This is what the Lord said to me now. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. That's why you're dead and you're broke. Okay? I know Jesus said, if I'm lying, God can kill me tonight. I go to bed and I sleep. This is what Jesus just spoke to me. He said, write your debts down. Add them all up. He said, because tomorrow night, I'm going to put a line through the amount. See, no faith in here. And when you put a line through it, that means it's paid off. Slap 3 people and say, paid off in full. Yes! That's what the Lord just said to me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what the Lord just said to me. You ain't got enough bills that he can't pay.
Say that. Say that. Say that.
Tomorrow night, God said, write down. I don't need to know what it is. Now, you might have to write down and to know what it is. God wants the amounts and add it up. Or Shabbat.
Yes.
God said, I'm about to consolidate it. You're going to add it up. I said all of them. House, car, student loan, hospital, I don't care what it is.
Yes, Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Every one of them.
Everyone. Hallelujah.
Every.
Everyone.
Not every. Every one of them. God said tomorrow, y'all mark my word. Y'all been around me a long time. Y'all ain't never heard me preach and prophesy like this. You ain't never heard me, you ain't never seen me focus on money like this. My Lord spoke to me and said, you got to come to Chicago this weekend. He said, because the people in Chicago have been crying out to me. He said, they've been telling me they need a miracle. They've been telling me, God, I can't wait. I need you to do something. I need you to do it now. And I'm telling you, starting January 1st, you'll never have no profit no more. Chicago, if you still broke. I ain't playing. You don't need to keep prophesying something that don't happen. I don't know how y'all keep listening to folk what they say don't come to pass. You think I'm gonna keep letting somebody prophesy to me what they say don't come to pass? You got one time. You might got two, but I'm gonna keep on listening to you. Sometimes let folk prophesy to you, they be off the whole. I mean, just be off. Lady prophesied to me some one time. She said, ooh, you gonna have a house in every state. I knew she was lying. What do I need a house in every state for? But I just shouted and received it. I told somebody I got enough faith to make a lot of truth. Y'all ain't talking back to me. And somebody prophesied to me and it sounded good enough. I want it. Isaiah 45. Get that quick. Y'all, I'm so serious. I'm serious as a heart attack. I'm serious. I am so serious. You, listen, I'm going to get some oil. I'm going to get some oil. Man, I ain't never did nothing like this. I done preached against this. I done preached against this. I ain't never did nothing like this. I'm going to get some oil, and we going to declare it prosperity oil. I'm telling y'all what I'm here. I'm going to get me a big old bucket. Put my hand in it. I'm going to probe it in a seed and declare the blessing of God on it. And I'm going to lay, man, you're going to be so oily tomorrow. You're going to have a stain all in you. But I don't mind God oiling me down. Because after I lay my hands on you, God said you're going to be a magnet for money. Now, I don't even preach this kind of stuff, but God about to make you a magnet for increase. Your business, somebody going to pay for your business. Sit down. Listen to me. Y'all hear me good. The Holy Ghost. You know, I got this ministry, church, KCC. In the back of the Lord to me. Matter of fact, tell your neighbor, God is talking to somebody about me.
Amen.
Yes, he is. God talking to somebody. There's a millionaire right now. God got my name in their mouth. Ain't no faith in me. So I'm looking for crazy, ridiculous faith. Somebody that believes that God can give a millionaire a dream and tell him to come bless you. God can do that. Person. That individual. Sitting on your increase. That won't let it go. The Holy Go to Psalm 127. I'm not putting it up here for the Go to Psalm 127. 127. This should happen for somebody. Psalm 127. Sometimes when y'all see me go to laughing, y'all want to get happy. Go to verse 126. I'm sorry. When you see me go to laughing, y'all want to get happy. Because that means something just happened. Psalm 126 verse 1. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion. That means you just can't. When y'all see me laughing, you need to rejoice. Because that means God just turned your captivity. I said that means God just turned your captivity. That means you about to be so blessed that you're going to think you have a dream. Y'all better catch this tonight. Y'all, there's an anointing on me for money. I'm trying to preach on something, but there's an anointing on me for money. And I'm telling you, money coming to me. God would say when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that what? We were like them that what? But look at verse 2. Then was our mouth. See, when I go to laughing, y'all need to get happy. When you see prophet go to laughing, that means that what you in just got broke off of you. That means that you'll never be broken another day in your life. That means 2017 is your year of manifestation. That means 2017 is your year of acceleration. God said it ain't going to take a long time, but it's about to happen quick. Isaiah 45.
Glory be to God.
Isaiah 45, verse 1. Come on.
Thus said the Lord to His right,
Come on.
whose right hand have I held.
Come on, hold it. Come on.
To subdue nations before him.
Come on.
And I will loose the loins of kings.
My God, I'm about to make kings bless you. Kings mean anybody in power. I said anybody in power. I don't care who the president is. They about to bless me. God gonna make this next administration work for you. Y'all better hear this word. I say you better hear this word. Come on.
To open before him the two leading gates. And the gates shall not be shut.
Read your Bible. Read your Bible. Keep going.
I will go before thee.
I'm gonna go before you. And verse 2 now.
Crooked places straight.
I'm gonna make the crooked. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what did you hear what the Bible said? God said, I'm about to make the crooked place straight. Read your Bible. Come on.
I will break in pieces the gates of brass.
That thing that's standing in your way. Guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to break it. Read the Bible. Read the Bible. Come on, verse 3. Here's your prophecy. Come on. God said, my God, I'm about to get happy again. I'm about to get so drunk, somebody's going to have to drive me home. God said, I'm going to give you a my God, I'm getting happy, y'all. Somebody is living in your mansion. I say there's a sinner that's about to pay your mansion off, and God going to make up. Y'all ain't talking to me anything. I'm about to give you the treasures of darkness. Now let me tell you something else. The blessing ain't something that you got to be perfect to obtain.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
See, some of y'all don't understand that sometimes other folk that ain't doing right get blessed before us. God ain't going to bless you because you self-righteous.
Oh, break that down.
You arrogant.
Come on now.
With your arrogant self. You proud. And I don't want you to think you blessed because of something you did.
That's right. Yes, God.
The blessing of the Lord, it maketh what?
Rich.
And addeth what? No sorrow.
With it.
Read your Bible. Read that Bible. He said, I'm about to give you the treasures of darkness. I'm in 45, verse 3. Isaiah. I'm about to give you the treasures of darkness. And guess what else? Come on. I'm going to give you hidden riches. What that means? There's some stuff that belongs to you that you don't even know about. You got so much shot top. I wish I had faith in here. I said, I wish I had some faith in here. I said, I wish I had some faith in here. I said, he about to give you hidden riches. What you mean? You about to get money that came from your lineage. Stuff from your great-great-great-grandfather. Stuff that they didn't get that they were supposed to get. God said, because you're in right relationship, I'm about to give it to you. Y'all hear me? Look at your neighbor, look at him, look at him. Look at him and say, hey. If I was you, I would stay close. I would keep in contact. Because I promise you, next year, I will be in such a good place. I'm going to be able to break you off something. All I need is faith in you. Y'all think it's a game, but I ain't playing. Look at somebody and say, let me hold something. Let me hold something.
Let me hold something.
I hear the Holy Ghost saying, weeping may I know they laughed at you. I know they talked about you. I know they called you crazy. But be not dismayed. Whatever betide, God will. God's going to take care of you. He's about to turn this late in the midnight. God, He's going to turn it around. It's going to work in your favor. Shake your neighbor. Shake it real. Shake it like you're trying to shake it up. And say, neighbor, I don't know what you've been going through. Tell them I don't know what the enemy told you. I don't know what you've been up against. But I do know this, that the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. And you're here tonight because the struggle is over. The pain is over. The hurt is over. It's over. Sit down, y'all. Look at somebody say, oh, I had a church in here. Tell your neighbor, oh, tell them God said it's over. I ain't got no happy people in here. Tell your neighbor, God said it's over. Matter of fact, tell them, knock, knock. Say, who's there? Tell them it's your season. Staring you in the face. This is the last time. We're gonna never be broke. This is the last time. Now,
The last time. The last time. Yes.
look at somebody and say, I believe God.
I believe God.
Yes. Tell somebody, I believe God. Yes. I believe God, y'all. I tell y'all, if you got enough faith to say it, God got enough power to do it.
Yes, Jesus.
Now one more time, shout your address in the atmosphere right now. Shout the name of your bank in the atmosphere. Shout the name of your bank in the atmosphere.
Bank of America.
Shout your Social Security number in the atmosphere, because the government about to come looking for you to break you into. Shout it in the shout your name in the atmosphere.
Hallelujah.
Sheba. Money! already got it. That was a good shot. That was cute. But that wasn't a shout like you already got it. Now, for all your bills to be paid off, for you to be in a good place, don't mean you got to be a millionaire. Yeah, all of us ain't going to be millionaires. I ain't going to tell you that. You leave out, ooh, next year I'm going to be a millionaire. No, you ain't. Next year all your bills are going to be paid. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that next year all your bills are going to be paid and you're going to have money left over. I said you're going to have money left over to buy whatever you want to buy. That your next house you buy, you're going to pay it off cash. Y'all hear me?
Yes.
All you need is somebody to believe God.
Yes.
It's about to happen, y'all.
Amen. Amen.
Now, we're going to try it again. When I say shout about it, you folk that look crazy, you'll be calling me asking for money next year. Hello? No, we got stuff to do.
Amen.
Do you understand that the economy in America is about to fall? It's about to bottom out. You understand what's about to hit America? But while everybody else is going through, we're supposed to live in a land called Goshen. Try it again. Tell your neighbor on the left and the right, everything about me getting ready to change. Money! Coming to me! Shout about it! God said, I'm about to put a line through your debt. Now, some of y'all ain't gonna come. Why you broke? You follow instruction. That widow woman could have not followed instructions. She would have died, no her son. But she obeyed and got the blessing. Go to Job 36:11. Yes. Rakadiri bi klipentele me klefa stalabo usha. Kashuri bi keshte. Lepanzia. Zavanduri bi klitele me klantoro bohuta. Raka. I feel this thing, y'all. In the ocean. Oh, no, I'm going to put it aside. Isaiah 45. I'm sorry. Well, I told you Job 36. Job 36. 11. What did it say?
If thou obey and serve him.
If they, not, that's you. That's you. Somebody say that's me. Say, if I obey and serve him. This is a promise that belongs to you. Isaiah 119 said, if you be willing and obedient, you're going to eat the what? But Job 36:11 say, if I obey and serve him, I'm going to spend my days in prosperity.
And my years.
And my years in what? Now, God ain't just a God that's going to give you what you need. He going to give you what you want. Hello? Y'all, I'm about to get so drunk. Tell your neighbor it's getting ready to happen. Now, how many of y'all, these last 6 months, the devil been messing with you? I'm trying to figure out who I'm talking to. Beginning of the year looked like things were going good, but looked like the devil threw a curveball. I'm trying to find out who I'm talking to. Because if I'm at the wrong church, I go somewhere else. And how many know what I'm talking about when you look like you got a curveball thrown at you this year? Yeah. That's right. But let me tell you something. Next year. Tell your neighbor, I ain't playing with you. The Holy Ghost is looking for a response for what you're about to declare. See, the Bible says they received the word with gladness. You understand? Yeah, they received the word with gladness. God will give you peace tonight, woman, when you go to bed. God will give you peace. You're between a rock and a hard place. Don't clap. Let me finish. Then you clap. When y'all clap, don't even know what I'm saying. Let yourself. Praise God. God will give you peace tonight when you go to bed. Come here. Hurry up. Stretch your hands to water. Stand right here. You're between a rock and a hard place. The enemy running in and out your family. But lift your hands. When I lay hands upon you tonight, God will give you sweet sleep. You're worried, you're stressed, you're concerned about your family. Because it look like the enemy has caused people to die prematurely. Look like people whom you love have been snatched out of your life. And you keep saying, Lord, I can't afford to lose nobody else. But when I lay hands upon you tonight, you're going to sleep like a baby. And God told me to tell you, I'm going to visit you in your prayer closet. You're going to wake up and pray like you used to at 5 in the morning. And God said, when you seek me, you're going to find me. My glory about to be revealed in your life. And that young man with that court case over his head, God said, I'm about to clear his name. I'm going to give him favor. God going to give you peace. And when I lay hands on you, God said, you ain't having no heart attack. I need y'all to shout. I said shout. Shout. Now listen. They received the word with what? They received the word with what? They received the word with what? Stand up with that white shirt on. Hurry up. Get out of the aisle. Hurry up. Lift your hand. I don't know what you're going on concerning this job. I don't know what's going on with your career. But look like the enemy got you to your wits' end where you almost feel like giving up. But God told me to tell you, you're right at the break. Your greatest miracle. Go home, pack your bags. I don't know where you're living. God about to give you the house you've been praying for. This is your season. Breakthrough. Change. Stretch your hands toward. Lift your hand. I'm going to lay hands on you. God will give you a miracle. God gonna give you a miracle. I'm gonna lay hands upon you. God gonna give you a miracle in your stomach. Not only in your stomach, but in your female organs of your body. There's a pain that hits you because there's a fibroid tumor in your stomach. But tonight you're healed by the power of God. She healed. She healed. She healed. I say she healed. I don't plan on prophesying. Lift your hand. Now I need you to talk to your neighbor, and I don't want to play with this, but there's a way you respond. Come here. Hurry up. Lift your hand. You'll never go through what you went through again in your life. Right now, if God didn't help you, you wouldn't have made it through this last test. You went through something where you felt like you was about to lose your mind. When I lay hands upon you, God said, I'm getting ready to bless you. He's going to heal you from the hurt of your childhood and even that thing between you and a father. The Spirit of God said this day, I'm healing you, I'm restoring you, and I'm stretching your faith out and bringing you to another platform. So prepare yourself. This is your season of breakthrough. Praise God. Just fall on out, baby. Just fall on out. Just fall on out. Baby, brother. Just fall on out, you know. Y'all be shaking. Just fall on out. Fall on out. Lift your hand. I didn't want to do this, but tell your neighbor, money's coming in your house. Stand on your feet, young man. Real soft. I want you to weep for your boy. Lift your hands. I want you to weep for him like never before. Call on God for him. Because if you don't intercede for him, he won't make it to the end of next year. Hand of God on his life. God want to use him. But the enemy trying to destroy his life. Young. Y'all better hear me good. You know, I don't get these kind of words. God want to use you. God gonna use you. But somebody got to weep for you. Don't let them just leave the house when they get ready. Every time you leave your house, cover him under the blood. Lord, I put a shield around you. Please. Please. Worship. Please, spare. Please spare. Please spare. That's a conditional word, young man. Take heed, you'll live. If you don't, somebody will be coming to your funeral before the year's out next year. Lift your hand. Malamosa. Cover it, Jesus. Y'all old folk be having money sitting on it. Got it reserved somewhere in a box under your mattress. Got it up there in the closet somewhere. You like to sit on your money. Tell something because you got a fixed income. But God is ready to unfix it. God ready to bless you. Come here. Hurry up. Lift your hands. God, the hand of the Lord is on your life. Keep my baby's back so I can minister to you. Lift your hand. The hand of the Lord is on your life. God desires to bless you for the good. But I see a trap set that'll come through a very conniving man who walks in and out of your life at convenience. You know it's not good for you. You know it's unhealthy. But it's a soul tie that you can't seem to break. But tonight, it breaks. Tonight it breaks. Stretch your hands in water. God gonna break this thing off of her. For the last 3 weeks, she been crying herself to sleep. Ain't told nobody. Because she hungry for God and she really want God. But I see a trap that's set for her. But tonight I pull you out of it. Pull you out of it. Come in. Lift your hands. Stretch your hands to water. You know God's real. I said God's real.
Amen.
I said God's real.
Amen.
Ain't he real?
Praise the Lord.
I said the Lord is real.
Amen.
Alalababosa.
Praise the Lord.
Simandi libikishta. Alalababayaya. Ain't God real? Ain't God real? Ilelebebeshite.
Praise the Lord.
I said ain't God real?
Praise the Lord.
The prayers of the righteous does what? Avail much.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Glory. Glory be to God. Hallelujah.
Stand up.
Jesus.
Lift your hands. I'm coming.
Jesus. Jesus.
Stretch your hands toward this young lady. And you look at me. I say this as a man of God. And I say this to you because the Lord loves you. You're stubborn. You know, you're set in your ways. And it's fine when it's good. But sometimes when people try to help us, we can't receive it. Because we really don't value ourselves and we really don't think people love us. Because people who we think love us always hurt us, dog us, and mistreat us. You safe here, you can cry here, you'll be fine. We gonna cry with you. So sometimes because of what we've been through, we don't trust people. When people try to help us, we block them out. We won't let them in. But the Lord loves you tonight. And he wants to heal you from every broken place. I'm gonna lay hands on you tonight. And God, there it is, that's his presence on you already. God heals you from every broken place. And I break the back of this stubborn stronghold and the spirit of struggle that came from the women in your family where all y'all struggle. Today, this thing breaks off of her life. The power of God breaks. Lift your hands. There it is. She getting free right now. I said she getting free right now. Stretch your hands over. Stretch your hands over. 2 things I'm going to say to you. I don't want you to let nobody make you so mad you got to cuss them out. Because you can cuss like a sailor. Ain't God real?
Hallelujah.
You're a good woman. You'll help anybody. But folk know not to cross you. Because you will cuss them out. Shut your hands on. I want you to be prayerful. Because I see you having to go to a funeral of a young man. You already seen it in a dream. And I want to pray for you and try to stop it. Stand on your feet, man. Lift your hands. Enemy trying to kill you now. But you're going to live and not die. in life you abuse your body. You're starting to reap some of it. That's why you're going through these things. But I'm going to lay hands on you tonight. God will give you a complete makeover.
Thank you, Lord.
Stretch your hands toward this one. I'm going to pray for you. Because I see the enemy trying to put this young man in jail. But the enemy don't want him in jail. The enemy wants him dead. Well, lay hands on you. Now, here's your word. And you got to receive this word. Because God said his life is dependent upon you having a backbone and not letting them come in and out your house.
My God.
Okay? Have a standard. Have a backbone. I don't care what you're doing. Tell them no smoking in this house. No drinking in this house. Tell them to keep that away from your house. Because if not, they will die in your arms. Lord, turn it now.
Hallelujah.
Do y'all feel that anointing in here? There's a sweet anointing. Come in. Lift your hand. Your life is going to turn around tonight. I'm going to lay hands on you. God will give you a miracle. Serve Him with everything you got. God said, run for your life. I break every habit, every addiction, every stronghold. Every demon from your past. Go! Lift your hands. Slap 3 people. Say, this thing is real. This thing is real. Hold that podium out of there. Lift your hands. Serve it with your whole heart. There are 2 guys in your life you got to cut off. You do that, you'll live. I promise you, you'll live. God is so mindful of us. Slap 3 people and say, He's mindful of us. I said, look at somebody and tell them He's mindful of us. Let those hands high. Everybody, somebody shout everybody. I'm not asking y'all, I'm commanding you, I'm telling you. I don't care if it's your last tonight. God is about to increase us. He's about to bless us. Stand on your feet. In the middle aisle. Lift your hands, not y'all. I'm talking to you. The hand of the Lord God is upon your life. You've been called from your mother's womb. When you came from your mother's womb, God put His hand on your life. While you was in the womb, His hand was on you. But there's a spirit that follows men in your family. Will they be on track for a season, then they come off course? That won't be your testimony. God's going to use you. He's going to favor you. Whatever you put your hands to do is going to prosper. I lay hands upon you and I open a door wide open for you concerning business. There's a divine connection going to come from you out of New York City. The Spirit of God says this will be a God connection. But your life is about to make a turn. A complete shift. God's about to reestablish your goings, redirect your path, and the things that your father did not accomplish. God said you will finish his course. I lay hands upon you, and I decree the blessing of God over your life. Atlanta, Georgia shall be your portion. The state of Tennessee is going to open up to you, but a connection is going to come out of New York City. God shall redirect your steps. I bring peace in your house. I bring peace in your house. Peace in your house. Hey, everybody shout, hey. That's Isaiah 45:3 said, I'm about to give you hidden riches, every eye closed. If I see eyeballs, I'm coming at it with a fork. Every person under the sound of my voice that got 45 or 145. Tonight, I'm not asking you to give it. I'm telling you. And notice I said everybody. I said everybody. I didn't say everybody that want to. God gave a word tonight. He's about to bless you. God gave us an instruction. Told us tomorrow to write the bills down, add them up, because he is going to put a line through it. I believe God's going to do something supernatural in here tomorrow night. But while you're looking at that paper, I believe supernaturally God will put a line through it. That's what I believe. Lift those hands in this room. Every eye closed. Somebody better get a fork in your eyes. Every eye closed, every hand uplifted. The Lord said everybody. Somebody shout everybody. Everybody. I didn't hear you. Shout everybody. Everybody. The person under the sound of my voice. That means I'm going to be the first one to do it. I'm going to get 145 and 45. God said it to challenge everybody. Now, everybody don't want it. But I can tell you this. You that will honor God tonight with that seed of 45 or that seed of 145, God said tonight, you will never know what being broke is in the year of 2017. Mark my word. I won't come to Chicago if you still broke. I'm serious. We need results. We need some change. We need some testimonies. God said he heard you. We need some testimonies. We need it to come to pass. Everybody lift your hands and pray in the Holy Ghost right now. Release the language of your spirit. Yebo Shabbat. Lord of the breakthrough. I'm talking to every brother got a job, every student, college, I don't care who you are. Tonight, if it's 45 or 145, I don't care. If you don't got a job and you got it. I don't care if you done already said I ain't giving nothing. I bind your hands to the word of the Lord. I already decided what I'm going to give. Somebody in here, you better go get it and sow tonight. I'm serious. You put it in your trunk. Your money gonna dry up. Don't play games. This thing is real.
Yes, 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 yes.
I don't care if you give it by cash, credit card, or check. You that sowing that seed, 145 or 45. Somebody may want to give 1,045. I don't care. But right now, whoever you are, before you get it, I don't matter. If you're giving it, get it, and meet me at the front of this church quickly. Hurry up, everybody. Quickly. The quicker you move, the quicker God moves.
Go, you go here.
Come on up close.
Oh my God. Go to the website, TDIM.org. to sow.
Pastor, if they give them by Carn, what they do? They see you. Okay. 2.
If you desire to sow, you go to TDIM.org.
Can they all go? Can y'all
TDIM.org. Give me here.
What
you got?
And just one by one.
Prophetess, I have Janice's card. You want me to go up? Yeah. Okay.
When you give them by Carn, just line up over here.
My God, as you can see, everyone is sowing.
Over there.
You want to get in on
Sit
this
down,
as
line
well.
up that way.
TDIM.org. PayPal, TDIM.org.
You doing the card? Anybody else? Come on.
Thank you so much for typing that up.
Give it by cash. Check. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Get up close. Make checks payable to
Mailing address is 51
TDIM.
5151
Oh!
West Madison, Chicago, Illinois 60644.
I don't know. Ask the pastor. I'm clueless. Hallelujah. I don't hear y'all praying in the Holy Ghost. Come on.
The mailing address again is 5151 West Madison, Chicago, Illinois
I said pray.
60644. Someone type that up for me.
Pray the Holy Ghost. Now listen. Tomorrow night. That organ, turn the organ down. Tomorrow night, I'll be ministering to you, prophesying, moving in the gifts. I feel it. Could have done it tonight, but the Lord is doing something. But this whole weekend, look at your neighbor and say, God's freeing your finances.
God's freeing your finances. God's freeing your finances.
Anybody else give me my card? I feel miracles. It's about to happen. Everybody connected to you is coming out of debt. With the hands out, receive them. Praise God. Mandili me sika la bayaya. Yela bahosha. Come on, say I receive that.
I receive that.
Say lift your hands and pray in the Holy Ghost. Yeah. Listen, real quiet. I just heard something. Y'all believe God talked to me? Yes. I'm serious. Yes. I told y'all here in Chicago, didn't I tell y'all I saw protests in the streets of Chicago? Yes. Did I tell y'all that? Yes. Didn't I tell y'all I saw riots breaking out in this city? Yes. Did it happen? Yes. You ain't seen nothing yet. The Lord told me He's going to raise up a black mayor in this city. On my word. God told me it's going to be a black mayor in this city. So this next. I don't know when the next term is. You know, I think this. How you gonna do every 2 years? 4 years, right? So this man will be there a while if they don't get rid of him. He'll be there a while. But I believe your next man will be a black man, a black woman, but they'll be black. God showed it to me. So pray for your city. Say amen. Amen. Handalamosa. I say this prophetically. I say this in the mouth of other people who don't believe this, but Trump is going to disappear. Hear me? And hear me. Again, I'm not against Trump. God told us to pray for those in authority. I'm not against Trump. I think Hillary need to be saved too. Both of them wicked. Yeah, it's me. But I'm telling you this. I keep hearing the Lord say, no one wins in 2016. God told me that this president would be the phantom president. You know, a phantom means something that looks like it's there, but it ain't there. Say amen. Yes, I want you to pray. Believe God, because I see Brother Trump. And I told y'all some months ago, I said the Lord spoke to me and said the days of JFK would return. And I've been telling y'all to pray for the protection of who? Donald Trump. We're praying for him. We want something to happen, but God reveals things to us so we can pray. Say amen. I'm going to say something else to y'all. Some of you may think it's a game. And when you invest in something, whenever somebody promise you a wonderful return in investments, they always tell you, if it sounds too good to be true, what? Money. And at the end, all the people had to do was pay attention. They would have recognized it was being tricked. Am I making sense? But listen to me. I prophesied at the 48 hours of prayer. The Lord spoke to me and said, son, there's a woman in here supposed to give $100,000. Anybody was there? I said, there's a woman supposed to give $100,000. Didn't nobody move. And God spoke to me and said she want to give it, but she don't want to do it in front of everybody. Soon as service was over, that woman walked up to me. She said, Prophet Carn, I'm the one that's supposed to give $100,000. She said, but it's not a check, it's cash. I say, well, how you got $100,000 cash on? We need to talk about that. What you doing? You're doing something wrong. She said, I hustle in the streets. She said, I serve God. She said, either I can give this money to God or I can give it back to the streets. I said, well, baby, give it to God. Give it to God. Slap niggas say, give it to God. Give it to God. Somebody told me, they said, that money dirty. I said, it's blessed when I get done praying for it. You bless that. That pork you eat, that's dirty too. But you pray over it, it get clean, don't it? Lift your hands high. Shh. There are 5 people. God spoke to me in prayer. Again, I take this serious. Apostle Abercrombie, one thing he'll tell you about me is people ask me to do stuff. If I don't feel God on it, I won't do it. That's right. You here to go to this church, you have a great leader. Amen. Just say it. He handled all my stuff. I trust your pastor with my life. People be thinking I'm smart. He be doing everything. How you got that deal? I say, I'm smart, ain't I? They say, yeah, you're real smart. They don't know it was him. I just let them do it. I let them do the work. I take the credit. Say amen. did tell y'all, I wait on the Lord, I wait on his instruction. Folk come to me all the time, ask me to pray about stuff and speak this. But if I don't hear nothing, I won't say nothing. Other folk will just speak to make folk happy, but if I don't hear that voice, I won't say nothing. Never get a woman came to me, her son had shot somebody. They was about to send him to jail for attempted murder. And I went in prayer. She begged me, said, please, I don't want, the daddy said, please, I don't want my boy to go to jail. And I went in prayer, and I didn't hear nothing. Woo, I prayed. I mean, I went on a fast and everything. I didn't hear nothing. But I remember a covenant God made with me when I was a kid. And God told me, he said, whatever you speak, I'll back it up. God told me that. But when the Lord spoke that to me, the Lord said, just tell him to give you $1,000. So I called up mom and dad. I said, y'all, the Lord spoke to me and told me to tell y'all to give me $1,000. He's going to drop the charges. They sowed that seed. Went to court about 3 months later. They dropped the charges and gave him a misdemeanor.
My Lord.
Because of the word of a prophet. Saginaw, Michigan, a young man walked up to me about to go to jail. Even if you give by card, I want you to stay up here so you can get under this blessing. Some of y'all give by card and go sit down. Stay up here and get under this blessing. A young man walked up to me in Saginaw, Michigan. The Lord said, ask him for $100. He was facing 20 years. I said, give me $100. He gave it to me. God spoke to me and said, give it back to him. He gave me the $100. I took it. And then I gave it right back to him. I said, go to court tomorrow. God will be with you. He went to court. The judge dropped the charges and fined him $100.
Lord, Lord, Lord.
God's real. I said, God's real. Hallelujah. There are 5 of you this weekend. The Lord's challenging you. There are 5 of you. You got $5,000, $10,000 in savings, $10,000 aside. There are 5 people. This is what God told me. And if I'm lying, you can run me down. I give you my number. You can run me down and tell what I said didn't come to pass. I don't hide from nobody. I never forget I prophesied something to this young man. I told him he was going to get his papers. He lived in another country. I told him he was going to get his papers to be a citizen. And when he went for that day, I said, I'm going to give you my number. I said, when he went for that day, the day he was supposed to be declared a citizen, he didn't get it. He called me. I said, something happened. I said, I ain't going to leave you like this. Let's go in prayer. Let's navigate this thing. Let's get your papers. That's what a prophet can do. They can work for you.
Amen.
You need a prophet that can work for you. You don't just want nobody to take from you. You need somebody to work for you. I went in prayer, went on a 7-day fast consecration, and the Holy Ghost showed me that in the service when I declared he was going to get his papers, God showed me in the spirit that there was a witch sitting in the service who worked in the immigration office. And God showed me her name. And in the spirit realm, I dealt with it, and then I called the immigration office and asked for the woman. I said, woman, the Lord gave me your name. He told me you're a witch. He told me you did this because you heard the word of the Lord. I said, reverse it or you will die, thus saith the Lord. I bet you she reversed it. You need somebody who can see. I said, you need somebody that can see. There are 5 people in this room. God wants you to give $10,000 before I leave. Let me tell you what God said. Next year, hundreds of thousands through your hands. I'm doing a big service in North Carolina for Watch Night. I wanted to do a big crossover in Los Angeles. He said, do it at the church. I said, Lord, ain't going to be big enough. He said, do it at the church. He said, I don't care if they're all outside on top of the roof. Do it at the church. And God gave me a declaration that we're going to declare Watch Night. I can't share it with y'all. Just got to come there. But it's a declaration. Let me tell you something. Increase is about to take over us. Hold them hands up high. For the next 30 seconds, open your mouth and thank him for the increase that's about to hit you.
My battery's going out. Meet us here tomorrow night. If you're in the city of Chicago, if you can get here, press your way. Come and be a part tomorrow night in this service. In this service tomorrow night. Don't forget to sow that seed. Believe the man of God. Go to TDIM.org and sow that seed and be a part of what God is doing. Tomorrow, I'll be back on Dr. John T. Abercrombie. Begin to follow, and I'm going to make sure you receive this. I'm going to be praying as well. God bless you. I believe the word of the Lord tonight. God bless you. I love you. Thank you so much for being a part.
Lift your hands. Lift your hands. Lift your hands. Spirit of the living God, fall fresh. Yeah, I won't say that. Lift your hands up. Let's make sure it's up. Lift your hands. Lift your hands up. I decree on your life tonight an unshakable, a blessing that you can't shake off, a blessing so powerful. Yeah, come on, undeniable, undisputed blessing, a blessing that make folk know that the God you serve is awesome. In the name of Jesus. Come on, lift your hands, it's coming on the door. Jesus. Bring your seed. Lay it at this altar. Even if you gave by Carn, I want you to touch the altar and declare that I'll never be broke another day in my life. Come on now, bring your seed. Lay it at the altar. Stay there. It won't always be like this. Piano. Thank you, Lord.